Hey Amira, the brand sent me this baby food maker and I tried this out making a couple different things so I can show you all the details. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how it's set up, how you can use it, and then I'm going to actually show you how to steam vegetables and how well their blender works. So hopefully it'll help you and give you an idea of just like how cool this would be to add whenever you're planning on making food for your little one. First things first, this is what the box looks like. Everything comes in here, and just kind of for scale, you can kind of see next to my hand. It's not a massively large appliance, which is nice because you can easily keep it on your counter and make it easily accessible. It comes with this little handbook that really tells you everything you need to know, but I'm just going to give you a crash course so that way you get a better understanding of how this works. So I did have this particular page pulled up here because I think it gives you a really nice overview of like all the buttons. So I'll give you a quick rundown here. Basically, you have the opening for the water up here because it does actually come with this cool little steamer bucket. So I'll show you and we'll steam some broccoli together. And then you have all these different buttons right here. Basically, you turn it off, you turn it on with this one. You can increase or lower the blend speed when you're blending it manually. You turn it on here and then hitting the functions button gives you the opportunity to rotate to the different food items. And then the plus and minus on here lets you select a cook time between 5 to 30 minutes. So if we go back down and keep rotating, so we're going back to vegetables, fish, fruit, meat. If you just want to steam something, you have the option there of having a disinfection option. And it's beeping on us because we haven't put any water in yet. So we'll do that here in a minute. And then your little water button right here is the cleaning function. So it's actually set up where this is self-cleaning, particularly right in there underneath this little like blade situation. So that way you don't have to get like super nitty and gritty. You still have to wash the container when you're done. But hey, I'll take any help I can get. You do have the option of having the auto blend. So based on the settings section, it'll first steam or cook your food, and then you can decide if you want to manually blend it or have it auto blended. So let's get a little in the nitty gritty and we'll actually make something together. First off, we're going to put some water. You unscrew the top, put it in there. It has a little bit of an aluminum cylinder and a little max fill line. So we're not going to have to go all the way because we're not planning on making a whole batch. Just close it by screwing this back in. Everything's secure now. Now we can add on here. We're going to start with just steaming some vegetables. So you take this, and I suggest you holding it here because this handle, I feel like doesn't give you a ton of leverage. So if you hold it here and twist it counterclockwise, it comes off just like this. So let's put in our steaming basket like this. And then I have some frozen broccoli that we're going to put in there. Just add the lid. And now it's recognizing that there's something in there. Awesome. I'm going to turn it on. Select the steam function. 20 minutes. That should be totally fine for what we got. And it automatically starts moving unless you make the adjustments. So now I'm going to just speed up a little bit and I'll catch you up whenever this is starting right here. 1 minute in and you can already hear the bubbles percolating on the inside. Another minute down and now you can see the steam entering the chamber over here. So it's going pretty quickly. After consulting Alexa, I was told that 5 minutes should be plenty of time to steam broccoli. So we're going to go ahead and turn it off 5 minutes in and just take a look at how well this frozen broccoli got steamed and what it looks like. Here we go. I would say this looks pretty good. It's warm to the touch. It's not frozen anymore. So it worked really, really well, even on the frozen broccoli. So let's try and shred some carrots together and we'll talk final results. A couple carrots, put them in the little blending body of this little mixer here. We're going to turn down the minutes to 5 because we don't want to be here forever. We're done steaming our vegetable. And now let's see how well this auto blend function works. The little blender kind of goes through the rotations of blending and pausing to make sure it really gets to every single little piece of carrot, turning it into this really, really creamy little mush. I think overall this thing is great and perfect for making your own baby food. Totally worth it.